Okay, so what we're doing here today is we're just looking at some holiday, New Year, Christmas messages that have been left on LinkedIn and to see how they could have been improved um, based on the objective or the branding that they were trying to do. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey, this is a really good example of a graphic. You can tell that they have the company name on the graphic and they're also using the same color scheme as the graph, this dark blue and orange on their logo. Image is very high quality. This is well done, has a border to help draw attention. Excellent, 10 out of 10 for this one. Okay, this is a graphic from Parks and Recreation Department. Comments on this one, overall very good. They have the logo of the parks. They're using a green color indicating outdoors. They're using authentic images. The only thing I'd say about the images are just perhaps could be higher quality, but obviously they convey the message. Wishing you a happy holiday season. The only thing I'd recommend is on this message here from all your friends at Rivco Parks, perhaps could have had like a layered white background or transparent background or used a font that really made this pop. So when you're looking at the hierarchy, they have the logo, greeting, and then who it's from. And I would have probably just made this a little bit more bold. The only other thing I could just suggest or recommend is high quality images and perhaps even a little animation where the words or perhaps this section of words comes in at the end. So this would be maybe better improved as an MP4 with some animated text, perhaps even with some music in the background. But otherwise, I'd give this a strong 7 out of 10. Okay, this is a graphic holiday evaluation for Royal American Management. The graphic is bold, strong, high quality image. Has their logo with a little Santa hat on it. Makes it a little bit more personalized. The only thing I just recommend on here is perhaps adding some animation to the graphic, making it more of a video with some of the text coming in, and perhaps this bauble here. Otherwise, very simple, elegant, and probably represents their brand as a luxury or hopefully as a luxury uh, property management company. But I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Perhaps animation might have made it a little bit better. Okay, another holiday greeting graphic, this time from Leisure and Tourism, somewhere in the Middle East, Abdullah Al Ataim. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Just a Happy New Year greeting. Nothing much to say about this except that it's well done, probably themed with their corporate brand kit. Uh, Good hierarchy here, which appreciative of the previous year, looking forward to the next year, putting in some of their brand characters and Happy New Year, and then just outlining here, obviously trying to send you a message that they're a group or a package of multi different, and they again added their website. That's something I didn't mention on some of the other things is that there were not any websites. Just does it make a huge difference? Well, it can help sometimes if someone wants to actually go and check out their website for more. But otherwise, good, strong, 8 out of 10. Perhaps could have used an animated video since LinkedIn allows you to do that. That would have made it a little bit more visually appealing, but otherwise, very good. This is a holiday graphic. It's actually kind of a Happy New Year slash event celebration. What I do like about this is lots of good things, and there's lots of things that can be improved on this. What I do like about this is they got some authentic images here, social proof, lots of people having fun, and other items. I would definitely have perhaps added a message here because sometimes people do not read the text. So if you have a text message on the graphic, that also can help. I also would have made the logo a little bit more obvious. But again, what's good about it? It's holiday themed, authentic images, people having fun at an event, wishing a happy new year. Perhaps would have put a text of happy new year here as well. But I would give this probably a 6 to 7 out of 10, only because they could have used the logo a little bit higher and added some font, and again animates perhaps the picture coming in just to make it a little bit more visually appealing. This is a holiday graphic sent out by Casdali, a manufacturer of swimming pool equipment, looks like out of China. They've used a standard template and inserted a picture of their group. The only thing I could probably say is just maybe a little bit higher quality image, perhaps some of the people smiling on there, just to portray an image of they're having fun or it's a fun company to work for and that they're nice people. They haven't included a logo necessarily, but they have included in their hierarchy the actual company names. Very official. Some people may take that as a little bit too official. Some people probably perhaps could have just included a logo instead there. They've did add some websites, which is pretty good, and identified who the people are, which is nice. The other thing I just recommend is having a little more friendlier facing or smiling pictures. I can see some of the people are smiling, but not all, and perhaps adding animation, adding a little bit of text animation as it comes in. Overall, I'd give this a 6 out of 10, but not badly done. This is a little bit of a different graphic. This is actually from Westgate Resorts. The reason why I want to talk about this is because they've made like a screenshot of a Zoom call. And if you read the text, it talks about they canceled their holiday party because of the recent Omicron surge in COVID. And you can tell that everybody here in the picture is having fun, seeing people even have like custom backgrounds. And I just overall think this is a nice, friendly, sending a message that it's a caring workplace. The only things I would perhaps do is just add in a logo, add in some text somewhere on the screen to let people know, just a brief sentence summarizing the above, just in case people don't read the whole message to get the intention. So logo added and a text message, the only thing that I'd say, but nice and unique, taking an actual real life situation and turning it into their Christmas or holiday message, but related to focus on. So this is a good human resources win here. So I would give this an 8 out of 10. Hi there, we're going to go over some more holiday graphics here. This is a Happy New Year message from, looks like Beston, a company perhaps out of the Far East in the amusement industry. You've got the logo up here, a Happy New Year. You've obviously got amusement type background. They put a message here. Thanks for your support and trust in 2021. That's nice, endearing. The only thing I perhaps would mention to this one is they've got like their Equipment Company Limited, their name here. I probably would have brought that down to the bottom, made it a little bit more bold, maybe with a transparent background that would have made it pop a little bit. As the lower part of the hierarchy, it's a little bit hidden here. And the only other thing is perhaps make the message animated. Very simple, high quality image. Probably give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, this graphic here, just wishing a Happy New Year from it looks like an inflatable amusement company. They provide floats. They've included some of their product in the background, which I think is good. They've added some overlay with some fireworks to indicate like a New Year fireworks. What I do like about this one, even though this is kind of dated in a way, it doesn't look like super modern, but they've added some Christmas lights. But one thing I do like about this is they've put like a word cloud all around the message with obviously they've included their logo and with some word clouds around friendship, money, good luck, all the things that they wish. So I thought that was a nice touch, a little unique. Again, I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because it is a little bit, I think many people would consider this just not ultra modern looking, but I really like the nice idea. Again, the only thing I can suggest is just perhaps making some of these animated, but I would give this an 8 out of 10. Okay, this New Year greeting from looks like again from the Far East, a tourism board, I think. This is unique in a good way because it actually has some audio attached to this, so they're playing the ABBA Happy New Year. It looks like this was perhaps made for Instagram and then shared to LinkedIn. which there's nothing wrong with that with making omni-channel posting. The only thing I would perhaps say is you have a picture of the owner here, so you got a personal touch, but just with the arms crossed looks a little bit. Some people will, on a subconscious level, may take that as unfriendly. He's not smiling. You don't see necessarily any of the product or perhaps the area. He's included some overlay of some stars here. I think the written message here is a little bit hindered by those overlay. I would have made this a little perhaps capitalize the first letters of each word, made it stand out, pop out from the message. But what I like about it is it's personal, and it has some audio to it that's appropriate with a Happy New Year song from ABBA. The only thing I would perhaps mention is if you're going to make it custom for LinkedIn, I would have had it fill up the whole message area and perhaps made it animated. But of course, the one big downside is just the text here is a little bit hard to see, and I would have probably had the owner in a little bit more of a likable, friendly, open pose. So I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, this is an end of year message from the American Red Cross. What I like about this is that they really haven't got any holiday or end of year or Happy New Year messages. They've basically made it outward facing, volunteer / public, whether it be donations or that's what I take from it. They're actually sending the message out and with gratitude saying we couldn't do it without you. So that's what I like about this, with obviously some holiday imagery in the background, the Red Cross logo in there fine. Again, it's high quality. Could they have used some animation in here, perhaps some music in the background? Possibly, yes. But what I do like about it is that it's outward facing. It's thanking the people that volunteer their time, effort, and money to help people with all their different programs. Perhaps the only other thing I would have added on here is perhaps some disaster relief, CPR, just added. I think sometimes it doesn't. I think not every piece of imagery has to be promotion, but I think what might have made it encourage people to donate more of their time and effort and money in the future is just mention some of the things that they do for the public in general, disaster relief, blood supply, all the things that I know the Red Cross do for the public. I would have perhaps put a banner in here somewhere or some imagery in the background. But otherwise, I'd give it a strong 8 out of 10. Okay, this is a graphic posted by the spa manager at the Al Wadi Hotel in Doha. So, high quality image, logo, brand name at the top, with their standard brand kit. Picture of a Christmas tree with festive greetings, which is nice because it's non-denominational. It's giving greetings no matter what the not necessarily based around the Christian holiday season. She's mentioned her specific name as a spa manager here. The only thing I would say is, again, doesn't bother me. I know there's people out there that grammatically will find this offensive to them, but they've kind of translated probably perhaps from the English with a slight mistranslation. May the peace and joy be with you throughout this season. Could have omitted the and just may peace and joy, or just peace and joy be with you throughout this season. So there'll be some grammatical people out there who will focus on that. So you just have to be careful of that, taking away the good qualities that this particular graphic has. Again, I would maybe use some animation in here just to make it a little bit more eye-catching and eye-appealing. But otherwise, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, another graphic here posted by a president of a global bankers realty group located looks like South Florida. This is a good example how someone has made a homemade image or on their own laptop where they've tried to do some good things and there is lots of room for influence. So it's good. They've used a stock image here, Happy New Year. They've put in their logo here. They've put in just a general motivational inspiration type thing, that, and they put in an image of the owner. I would say just some small things here. This is not necessarily a very clear, high quality image. Too much green space around it. You probably want the ideal image to go from chest upwards, better, a little higher quality image. With this, they put it into a strip here, so it's fine that the logo and company name is within one of those strips, but perhaps you could have made it a button, perhaps removed the background and had it float above the image. That would have probably been a nicer touch. But I do like the fact that it's a strip. It's got a few things. It's got a clear hierarchy. The message, a personal touch of who that is, the logo, and an inspirational message. So I'd give this a 6 out of 10. I'd like to give it higher if it was a clear image of the owner. Perhaps put the owner in the middle. Different horses for courses, opinions on them. But yep, 6 out of 10. Okay, so we have here a LT Studios ink. Just a nice standard minimalistic, nice logo. I probably could have used their logo. I'm not sure what their logo is, but they've got the company name in there. The 2022 is nicely in the background. Just clean, simple. The only thing I could have said to make it a little bit better is include their logo if they have one, and make it perhaps animated in the sense that some of the text is coming in, just to make it a little bit more visually appealing. Otherwise, a good solid 7, maybe 8 out of 10. Okay, we have a Christmas message from John Broughton, certified pool operator. It looks like he works as a maintenance engineer at a water park at OWA. Just obviously a high quality beach themed Santa made out of sand, Christmas tree, beach in the background. Just a great image, but it's just not personalized with him or the company name on there, or even a text message personalizing it. So again, perhaps people nowadays are just starting to notice when someone just grabs an image from Google and just posts it, and may perceive that as slightly lazy or amateurish, but it is a great image, beach themed Christmas. But I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But it's lots of room for improvement for a personalization, a logo, and a personalized message, and of course animation if appropriate. Okay, Shannon Pitts posted SAS Retail Services, a Happy New Year message. They've used the logo. Not sure what their brand kit colors are, but it looks like it's in theme. The text color and the logo. Nice design, clean, simple, classy. The only thing I could say is perhaps make it animated with some music, or perhaps even make the logo slightly bigger. You have room down here. Could have just highlighted that a little bit more. But again, a strong 7, 8 out of 10. Okay, we have a Happy New Year message here. Selena Parks and Recreation. Again, quality image, themed with all the Happy New Year celebration. However, huge opportunity to place a logo in here, and perhaps a message on top, a little bit more personalized, perhaps thanking staff and customers for their efforts, or a message looking forward to the new year, or any perhaps announcements. Again, just a standard found from the internet, probably image, could have been used to brand it with the logo. I'd give this a 6 out of 10 just because of the missed opportunity, even though it's a high quality image. Okay, this is a New Year's message from Oaks Batuta Gate Dubai Hotel. Looks to be a really nice hotel in Dubai. So there's lots to like about this. They've got the logo. They've actually got an image of the hotel to show luxury and how prestigious. Got a New Year's Eve message here. And at the bottom, they've actually got a personalized message, very well done, letting motivational type message to potential customers for the new year. So very well done. Perhaps could have used some animation, but otherwise I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so this is Florida Paints. Obviously, this would be very well done. I wasn't quite sure about the logical progression, but basically they've mixed in the colors that would go up for a picture of a Christmas tree, and then as you mix it in, it turns it into the green. So again, obviously very well done from a creative standpoint. The only thing I would just say is without the text message at the top, I would have added some kind of holiday greeting somewhere on here. I know there's a strong argument for less is more, and that without any text, it's actually can be perhaps a little bit more bold. But I personally would have liked to have seen just a holiday message, and perhaps their logo on here somewhere, perhaps in the top left or right hand corner or bottom corner, just to add a little bit more branding to it. But obviously, very well done, especially from creative. I'd give this a 9 because of the creative aspect of it, the tying into what they actually do for a product. Okay, we'll finish off with a good one here. This is Endless Surf, and I believe they do exercise with surfboards indoor. I'm not exactly sure. I could be wrong. I apologize. But the important thing is what they've done is they've taken the surfing concept, added snow, added their logo, just color matching to their logo in the text. Just very well done. Again, could have possibly perhaps made it animated just to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, or perhaps tell the algorithm that videos are more interesting than just graphics. But this is very well done. A good one to end on. They've actually taken humor and added it to a branding message and added it to a holiday greeting. So very well done. A 9 out of 10 for this one.